we're gonna do a quick little reading. It's gonna be for Sagittarius. I have Scorpio coming out tomorrow morning. I think like 7:30 this morning. But we're gonna just do this next reading, right? Because I'm kind of trying to go in order, or not going to go in order. I'm doing water and fire signs first. So the next one I have to do is Sagittarius. So whether you're watching it now, whether you're watching it on playback, doesn't really matter to me. The energy's playing out for me as I am doing them. It's weird how like I will see results, or like I will see the manifestation of my energy that I do in these readings, whether no one's watching it, but I see it all around me. So strange. Anyways, so we're going to start the reading today with a little opening thing. Obviously, these readings are going to be like your energetic structure, and like being able to really have it manifest for you will really be indicative on your energy body and the way it is, the way it's set up, or the way you have it set up, right? If your energy is chaotic and it's all over the place, a lot of times you'll see results. Like if you're not centered in regards to gravity, or if you're not centered in regards to the way you handle your astrological energy, you could definitely see this kind of come out in a more chaotic, or in a more what's the word I'm looking for? It's like if you aren't centered in regards to the wheel, you will see these readings manifest for you in fucked up places, right? That's why it's so important that you're centering yourself. However you decide to do that, whether that's meditation, whether that's Kundalini energy, whether that's the lesser banishing ritual of pentagram, whatever you want to do. All right. If you're not working with a square, a grand cross astrologically, if you have one astrologically, that's great. If you don't have a grand cross astrologically, which 99.9% of you do not have that, your energy is going to be fucking haywire, and you're dealing with astrological all signs like readings. It's going to be all over the place, and you're not going to have any center in regards to the sky, right? You're going to be energetically vampirizing off people and not actually drawing the energy from the celestial bodies in the sky, but you're going to be draining the people that are watching. And that's really fucked up, right? When we're doing these readings, you want to be connecting to the celestial objects. That's where we're pulling the energy from. We're not supposed to be vampirizing the people that are viewing us. We're not supposed to be like connecting into their crown chakra and pulling the energy from their crown chakra. You're supposed to be getting the energy from the stars in the constellations, right? So it's really fucked up when you're watching an all sign reader that has no clue what they're doing, and you can literally feel them like connecting into your chakra system and like vampirizing off you. It's not right. It's not okay. These people are amateurs, and they actually have no occult knowledge whatsoever. And they're sitting in these positions with hundreds of people watching them, and it's a complete and total mess. They have no structure. They don't understand astrology. They don't understand the house system. It's all over the place, right? When you're doing an all signs reading, you should be paying attention to where your houses are. The reader that is doing the reading, paying attention to where your houses are at, right? So I'm a Pisces rising. So when I talk about Aries is going to be about money for me. It's going to be about my personal money. When I'm talking about, what's the opposite of that? When I'm talking about Virgo is going to be about my close, committed contracts and relationships. When I'm talking about Libra, that's going to be occult knowledge, hidden things, other people's money, right? And we need to be really aware of this when we're listening to a reading. If you just low key, oh, thanks, okay. But that's really, it's so, I don't understand that. Like, when I do these readings, like I will see just like the smallest, tiniest things manifest in my life. And, it just, I can't even imagine what these people are going through in their lives as they're just in there just speaking complete and total trash, garbage about every single possible connection or relationship that you could make in every single one of their houses. It's so crazy, right? I want you to think of what the word house looks like, okay? Capital H, that's like a ladder, right? You look at what it looks like. Forget the meaning, just look at what it looks like. And then there's an O, which you could think like words could go through that O to that ladder, right? And then it's use, latter, use, ladder, right? That's what it's telling you. Jacob's ladder. It's telling you to ascend, to use that energy of the house. People don't think about things this way. They think about things so surface level that it's completely insane to me. So we're gonna just tap into the energy really quick. Sorry, I wasn't even watching an all signs reading or anything, but I could just feel, I could feel the energy of someone doing one and just completely like debauchering, right? Like straight up moolah, straight up like at the bottom of the ocean kind of energy. Like, bitch, you're so deep underneath the ocean, it's crazy. It's like, yeah. So, anyways, let's go. My name is Madeline. We're gonna do some reading today. So we're calling everything. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I had to get that out. Like, do people think about this guy? Patient instead of freak on random short stream. Oh. Load up pH instead of going freak mode on a random short stream. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. We're just going to do a quick reading. Quick ones. I haven't done an all signs reading in a super long time, actually. Hi. Is that yanking the kundalini via the crown called Shaktipat in yoga? I've heard of that. I'm not really sure what that means. Shaktipat. I don't know. I do know that I'm not I'm still getting acquainted with the whole Vedic kind of system, or the I'm more studied in regards to Kabbalah and the Kabbalistic tree and Jewish mysticism but I am interested in like Ayurveda, is that what it's called? That's actually crazy, Atlas. Erect. Oh, okay. So Aries. So we're going to be looking here in Aries. We've got 3 main nakshatras in Aries. We're going to have Ashwini, we're going to have Bharani, and we're going to have Kritika. So the symbols for those 3, Ashwini is the healers of the gods. We have Bharani, which is the yoni or the vagina, and then we have Kritika, which is a razor blade or a knife or the breath. So those are the 3 lunar mansions. First one is K2 ruled, which is going to deal a lot with past karmas, things we've accumulated in the past, and how they're going to be playing out for us now. The second one is going to be ruled by Venus, and that's going to deal a lot with being placed into a vessel, having specific energy in your body from past lifetimes, past incarnations, past karmic debt that you're meant to be healing, a lot of times in regards to relationships and healing the heart space and like love and Venusian things. And then Kritika is going to be sun-based. So we have this Rashi ruler of Aries, which is Mars, Martian. And then we get this K2, or South Node. And then we have Venus. So we have to think that there's probably going to be a lot of things in regards to learning to be more harmonious in regards to relationships, learning to be more harmonious in regards to finances and our own relationship to our personal finance. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we've got the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Wands in reverse. I do feel as though some burdens or some things that you've been carrying around with you, right? You're really kind of like learning to blow the steam off, right? You see this like steam energy or the smoke energy, right? You're releasing some things, right? You're no longer, it could also talk about like no longer feeling like scorching hot in something, no longer feeling like your life is being set ablaze or feeling like out of control, right? You're in a very harmonious energy. I like this here. I just noticed there's like this mouth, and then there's like 2 women laying there. There's also a strong connection to like water here. I mean to air here as well. You also see these pearls above this Queen of Cups, and she's wearing pearls as well. So that could talk about like that rebirth. Would you rather go to Epstein Island or Diddy Party? I'd have to say Diddy Party. I'd have to say Diddy Party. What about you? The two people. I don't know how to answer that. We do have water droplets here, right? Somebody could get off on like some like pretty weird stuff, right? He's like frothing at the mouth for it, like ooh wee. Oh, just put it in my mouth. I promise I won't bite down on it. Oh, oh. Fuck out of here with that shit. Sorry. Then we have this headless queen. Slay. You can't. She's naked, so. Bruh, I ain't even looking at that Pokemon card. Oh, shoot. Have you ever seen Primetime Pokemon? It's Primetime Pokemon. He's actually cool. You know that channel? There's some Pokemon cards that are worth a lot of money. Primetime Pokemon is cool. I actually like him. I haven't watched him in a really long time, but I remember when COVID was happening and I had to figure out how to make some money really quick. I sold some of my Pokemon cards, so I was watching him because he's helping me, teaching me. He was helping teach me, right? Second house energy, right? So I could sell things and I was making money, and I surprisingly made a lot on those Pokemon cards. It's hanging out more than EMP cards. Oh. Okay. Alright, so let's get a. We have this. So I made a super, like a mega deck. I made a mega deck. So it's a mixture of the archetype cards and the Heaven and Hell Oracle. So if you don't like the energies of the Goetia, if you don't like energies of archetypes, then this. We have the Rescuer. Light attributes is strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. The shadow attributes is assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So we have the Rescuer. Right, with this Ten of Wands in reverse, like helping someone take a burden off or helping someone with that, which is like cool. I think we're just gonna do 3 cards for each one. We have This Is Bullshit. We also have Courage. We're following our hearts, not our heads. Ragats. Ragats. You know, like, there'll be like those T-shirts or like mugs. It'll be like no ragats, no regrets, but it's like no ragats, no ragats. So you have no regrets, right? because I'm rubber and you're glue, and whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. The Lamb's Book of Life. All right, cool. We're gonna move on. So let's get one of these cards. Give me a message for you. We have your awesomeness intimidates the shit out of hater. And you are fucking limitless when you nurture your own damn needs. Cool. Like little swirlies or little tornadoes on the back of these cards. It's like they all have cuss words on them. I'm not sure really who made it. It's kind of like trashy, but whatever. I like it. Okay. So that's for Aries. Alright, so now let's move on to Taurus. We're going to need to go faster than that for this because I don't have all day to be doing this. I don't have 6 hours to be on here. So we're going to start slapping through them, right? We're going to start really fast. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or this could also pertain to your second house, whole sign house, your third whole sign house, because that is where Taurus is going to lay for me. Hang on. Let me get this thing out really fast. I'm looking for a pen. I don't know if there's one in there or not. I'm looking. I can't find it. See, I don't know exactly where or what I did with a pen. I gotta find one, actually, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand up just real quickly. Alright. Start Taurus at 18. I used to have a box with my own hand-drawn Pokemon cards. While everyone was crazy about the official cards in games, I had my own deck that I totally reinvented the thing while I was thinking. The Pokemon cards are cool. I actually really enjoy. I like. Have you guys seen, what is it? Divorced, like the divorced dads. I think they like got in trouble for making them because they made them exactly like, But those things were crazy because you could literally you could for real life curse people with those things. They were like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I shared a video. They were so funny, dude. What is up with that? That guy was so. What? Right, like new condo. What was the other one? Wedding rings and like ex-wife. Whoa, dude, those are so funny, dude. Hilarious. Psychic warfare. That's what I was looking. That's the word I was looking for. You could literally use those cards for like psychic warfare. Like the original ones, I think like they don't make them anymore, but I'm sure that they're probably worth a lot of money because he made them exactly like Magic the Gathering cards, even though I think he ended up getting in trouble or sued or something. So that was real. He also made a funny video, like, I don't know if it was funny, I don't know, like Trevor Wallace or whatever. Why are we talking about this? Somebody's like okay, we're dealing with a third house energy, so this can be like yeah. Okay, so that was the 12th term of the Fibonacci. which is 144, which should put you in resonance with things that you're in love with. Should put you in like a heart spaced energy, right? Really connecting you back into like the beauty of your own personal soul. The 144 is the 12th term of the Fibonacci, which is just like it's a number of completion, right? We think of the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 disciples, right? Talks about completion. It talks about love. It talks about everyone under the sun being included. A literal 144 chosen ones are going to ascend to heaven. It's not like that. No, if you have an astrological sign, you're a part of the 144. It literally is just in regards to the 12th term of the Fibonacci, which is 144, which puts you in a resonance of love. All right, so let's see. So for Taurus, we do have the 5 of Cups. Taurus. So what I'm seeing here is there's definitely like a feeling of I don't know if you're feeling like you might have like jumped the gun on something, or if there's something that you did a little bit too quickly, right? There's something here about maybe feeling left out, or feeling like you weren't moving fast enough for someone, or the Knight of this is the Knight of Swords, right? This deck is so cool. It's very like hellish. And 1441 is numerology unity. Really, I didn't know that. It's mirroring though for sure. 14 is 5 of 5, so very tied in with Gebruah, very tied in with like the 5th dimension, right? Like Martian energy. People get Mars so confused. Mars is actually really not that bad of an energy. We do have the 3 of coins coming out reversed, which is like Mars and Cancer, which can be kind of scary, right? Definitely wanting to make sure that you're remaining grounded, especially if you have children or if you're dealing with children, right? We don't like to see the sign of warfare going, or the planet of warfare going into the sign of babies and nursing women, because that's really what Cancer deals with, right? Cancer is the boob, Cancer is the udder, Cancer is the teat, is the maternal sustenance that we get from our mother when we're born. So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse could be a little bit of a warning flag. It could also just mean that there are 3 people whose energy I'm working with right now. It could also mean that this person has an extremely wide open third eye. I don't know. Somebody has a very active third eye. Somebody that I'm reading for. This person has, I feel like, a very active crown chakra, or they both have very active third eyes, right? So now that could also be talking about like draining energy. I don't know if you watch tarot often. And this person here just has a pentagram on their forehead. Do you see that? Shout out to this was $10 on Amazon. Like the cardstock, best cardstock I've ever had in a deck. It's so nice, and it's the fucking best deck I own. I think. Like, look at the back of that. That's so cool. It was only $10, $9.95 on Amazon. That's insane to me. Like, you can see like the linen cardstock is so nice. I mean, it's a very fiery deck, so it is fiery, right? But it's a great fire deck. There's not very many decks out there that are like, whoa, okay, that's a fire deck, right? They have water decks, they have earthy decks, but like, bitch, this is a fire deck, ho. Burn it to the ground. Like, look at that King of Wands. What? What is happening there? Obviously, you have to be kind of like, if you're like really religious or whatever, if you really it can be kind of disrespectful to religion, but that's okay because we can burn it all to the ground, right? We can definitely deal with that. And yeah, so I don't know if we're talking about here. We have Mars and Scorpio. We have a lot of Martian energy coming out for Taurus. Okay, so a lot of willpower going on. Now there could even be like a desire or a big focus in regards to your career right now, right? I'm just seeing like this passionate Mars energy we have here with the 5 of Skulls, which is Mars and Scorpio. And then we see this Knight of Swords, which is going a little bit slower than they would like to, or having a difficult time communicating. But They are like a man on a mission, right? They are completing things. They are in constant perpetual movement. But then we see this three of coins, which is Mars in Capricorn retrograde, or Mars in Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely good financial times, good times to be connecting with your family. Star energy healing, maybe potentially with your family. Let's get this oracle. These a little faster than what I'm going right now. All right, so give me the archetype. What's the overall archetype? We have the archetype cards. We also have the Heaven and Hell Oracle mixed together. We have revelation, and we have atheism or rejection of spirit. So definitely dealing with some people that might not be super into religion, might be kind of like having a rejection of spirit. We have revelation. We see this as Lahuya, the angel, 17th angel in the deck, and then we have a Botis, B-O-T-I-S, bot is. I don't know why I'm getting like somebody could literally be like botting, or somebody is doing something with robots, or like someone is doing something with AI potentially. Atheism and rejection of spirit. Somebody could just be very grounded, very practical. They don't really have the easiest time like getting up into fantasy land. They're very in and of this world. They're very connected into their body, and they're very into like pleasing their body and like the things that they can do to make their body feel good and like well taken care of, right? They're very much so about like the pleasures of life. They're very much so about treating themselves and making themselves feel like not necessarily taken care of, but they just like making themselves feel good, right? It's like kind of like a hedonistic kind of energy, right? Where they're very much so about pampering themselves and making themselves feel beautiful, making themselves feel fulfilled, and like just overall like they're just in a state of bliss, whether they're with someone else or not, right? I feel like especially if they're by themselves, they just like really like that feeling of like just like that activated root chakra, right? That like coiled serpent like beginning to rise, right? Like waking up from its slumber, like beginning to be activated, right? Within them, coming up, like rising up through the chakras. And I feel like that by getting into their body, if they have ever been like super religious in the past, it's like giving me the vibe of like, this person could potentially even feel like there is like always someone watching them, or like even if like they have by themselves, like they can still feel like people are watching them, right? It's like they just like, I don't know, it could be like spirit guides, or it could literally be people like spying on you. So you want to make sure that you're closing out all of your energy chakras, especially if you're doing readings, making sure that there's not people like pulling on your energy in different places or in different realms, right? Because we need to be making sure that when we're doing these readings that we are pulling from the actual stars in the constellations, the planets that are activating the constellations, not the actual people, or we're pulling it from the signs within ourselves. Let's go to Gemini. I haven't done a reading like this in a long time, and I need to move faster than that because we are moving slowly. 28. Okay, 28 Gemini. So Gemini, this is going to be talking about home, life, family. Gemini. So I have Gemini on my IC, which is my 4th house in Mrigashirsha. So my IC, which is my 4th house cusp, which is going to deal with real estate. It's going to deal with the mother or the father for me. I have it in Mrigashirsha, which talks about like running, right? There's that running energy with Mrigashirsha, where there's like always searching for things, always trying to find things, dig for things. Not necessarily dig for things, but it's like a sense of running, right? Because we're talking about the doe, or we're talking about the deer, right? So if you ever find yourself like just like unnecessarily like looking for things, or finding yourself like scattered all around, like just kind of trying to like survive, and you find yourself being a little skittish, that could be very indicative of a Mrigashirsha activation. right? In Gemini, we also have Ardra, which is the howler, which is the first form of Rudra or the first form of Shiva. It also deals with baptism through water, and it deals with crying and being able to like clear out the energetic things within yourself to then become renewed in Punarvasu. And Punarvasu is the first Jupiter ruled nakshatra where I have my natal moon. And that is just going to talk about connection to the celestial goddess of space, the celestial mother. Aditi is what her name is, right? Which is one of the key things you have to have in regards to manifestation. So if you're really trying to manifest something, you're going to want to connect to either Taurus, Rohini, or you're going to want to connect to Uttara, Ashada in Capricorn. So we have that water and earth element. Aditi being the space, the communication, and then we have Brahma, which is the person or the deity or the energy that created Aditi. Aditi is the fifth element. Aditi is the thing in which everything is made out of. So there's a very important portion of the sky. We think about the Cancerian energy being at the top of the Masonic arch, which means the one raised at the most high, right? The 69. We see that in a lot of occult symbolism, but we're working on Gemini, not that right now. So right now, Gemini is a very, not necessarily karmic energy, but it's definitely more so of an energy of like, there's some things you have to transcend and overcome in order to get to that good energy of Cancer. So that's what we're working on right now, right? We're working on finding that ability to be renewed. The Hierophant, somebody knows a lot, somebody has a lot of knowledge. This is a bridge. The Hierophant is a bridge, right? This is the Hierophant has the keys. He has them around his waist in this picture. He has them around his waist in this picture. With the Hierophant, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician in reverse. Be cautious about manipulation. We do have three major arcanas and the Fool in reverse on the bottom. The Star in reverse. Holy flippin' major arcana. Definitely holding on to your finances right now. We do have this. This is a Sun in Capricorn, so we do have that that energy of Brahma coming out in this card here. There is not a lot of healing energy I'm seeing going on right now. There's not a lot of like emotions to be released. There is this need to like be fearless and jump in regards to your life, right? There's something that you have to take a risk on. There's something that you have to kind of hold on to. There might even be something that you need to manipulate in regards to the way they're communicating in order to get the thing that you desire. I'm seeing right now it's kind of like a 50-50 shot of you getting it, and there's a 50-50 shot of you not getting it. There is a bridge being opened though, but there is like this potential of when you make the jump or when you make the move that there's the potential of not making it or not being able to transcend the boundaries of the wheel, right? Not being able to break through to the other side, but with the right words, communication, and the cojones and the star power to jump or to transcend that boundary, you should be able to do it. Okay. We have the Saboteur. So it highlights the fear of self-empowerment and changes it would bring into your life. The shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Definitely feeling that shadow attribute a little bit with that Magician reverse, Fool reverse, and the Star. This just really talks about making it to the height of whatever you are doing, regardless of anything, right? That's kind of like a cutthroat energy, right? It's like you've made it through something, you've transcended something, you have the keys to something, you have the ability to unlock something. It's a 50-50 chance of someone like coming for something or something like that. We have the Magician in reverse. Tell me about that Magician in reverse, please. Interesting. We have the Priest in the upright, and then we have Divine Blessings. Definitely good things are coming in regards to your home. Give me one more. All right. We have Ingratitude at the right there. So Visago and Kahathiel, the Priest and the Saboteur, Visago, Ingratitude. We also have the creation of all things going to you. We have divine blessings coming to me and blasphemy going to you in gratitude. So divine blessings in gratitude, blasphemy, and then the creation of all things to you. So you have the ability. Hey, Raven, don't do it. Come here. Come here. Come over here. 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you come in now. So worried about something. I don't know. I'm going to work right after this. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I don't know why I just had the I just got that urge or something. I don't know. That was weird. You have the protection of criminals. I don't know what that's about. Baby. All right. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for being here and watching. It means a lot to me. I said this was going to just be for Sagittarius, and I ended up not doing it that way. These cards might not work in the same deck together because they kind of don't shuffle right, and they end up getting all clumped together. Anyways, let's go. What's this energy for Gemini? I work to keep my body perfectly sculpted yet curvaceous. So somebody could be really working on their body, right? Getting that what's the word I'm looking for? Right? That thing at the top of the butt, when the butt comes out, the cup booty, right? Somebody could be working on that, really working on their glutes, really working on their body, right? Somebody's really I don't know, somebody's literally doing glute exercises. Something about the glutes that was coming out of this. For some reason. Dealing with the one who's in control of the relationship. We have topless women. I was gonna say I felt kind of like I wanted to show my boobs right there. I don't know why. I was just sitting here doing this. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Right, so the energy of Jupiter is protecting you. The energy of Jupiter, not necessarily protecting you, I would say, but just anything that's coming to manipulate you, anything that's coming to harm you or to try and get you off your path, they're not necessarily, Jupiter's not necessarily protecting you. It's just expanding the energy between the people that would want to manipulate you or get you off of your path. They're just going to expand that energy. So it's they're constantly chasing you, constantly oh my God, I'm never going to get to this person, right? It's just a constant expansion. And that's the cool thing about Jupiter is Jupiter's not necessarily so much a restricting energy. Jupiter's going to let you do whatever you want to do, but it has that power of expansion, right? Where it's you can be searching for the edge, for the edge of the circle, right? You can be running and going and going and going and going and going. And you can never really reach it ever because Jupiter will just expand it, right? You'll never be able to find the edge, right, of everything. So if there's somebody that's trying to find a boundary of something, it's try again. Jupiter's not going to let you get there. So let's straight off that. Let's move on. I might not have time to do all these signs right now. I did just do a Cancer reading, so if you guys want to go and listen to the Cancer reading, I just did it a day ago, so I'm going to skip Cancer. So we have Cancer was uploaded. It was a very good reading. Aries was uploaded. We did another one already for Aries. Doesn't matter. We can do that one as a collective if you want to say that. We have Cancer. We did Leo. That I just uploaded. So now we're going to look at Virgo. Leo, I just uploaded that. And now we're going to do Virgo. So Virgo, what time is it? It's 40 minutes. So we're looking at Virgo. You can look at the Cancer reading I uploaded and the Leo reading I uploaded. I did an Aries reading. I didn't say that was just an opener or whatever, but go watch the Cancer reading. It was really good. The Leo reading was... Yeah, did I do a Leo reading? What did I get for that? I don't remember. It's on there though. So what was the Leo reading I did? I'm gonna check because I don't remember. I feel like that's important just because it's a connecting energy to it. Did I do it? I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. So we have this Scorpio reading. I'm going to edit it right now, and we're going to come over here, and I'm going to set it to come out. I'm going to schedule it to come out. Schedule. We're going to do it for tomorrow on the 30th at 7:30 a.m. So that's going to be the Scorpio reading, and that was a silly reading. We did get the Midas or the Miser in that reading, so definitely don't miss that, because that's going to deal a lot with like being able to just create unlimited, boundless amounts of finances for yourself. I'll do the thumbnail in a bit. If not, then just deal with what it is. Now we're doing Virgo. Leo, you had the energy of the femme fatale coming out with your reading. You were coming out as the femme fatale. You were dealing with the storyteller. We have the trickster above and the father below. All right, so let's go for Leo. Or not for Leo, I'm sorry, for Virgo. So Virgo, we do have the pioneer coming out for you. And this is going to be passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. And we have the shadow attribute is compulsive, need to keep moving on. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling that energy. Pioneer, light attributes, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. You have your own style to something. You're not copying anyone, right? You're not necessarily vampirizing off of other like readers, right? It's like you're really literally just pulling off of your own way, right? You have your own way of doing things. You're not a copycat. You're original. You're original. It's like everything you do kind of comes from that solar energy of the heart. Okay, let's go 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? That's the 144 term of the Fibonacci. 12th term. We have patience. We have slave. The light attribute is surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. The shadow attribute is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Right? And then we have here divine forgiveness and deception. You do have the 9, we have the 7. You could be born in 1997. You could be born in 1979. There could be connections to, you could be born on September 7th. You could be born on January 9th. You could be born on October 9th, October 7th, if you're doing sidereal. I don't know why that came out. We do have pioneer, right? It's like it's giving me the vibe of like somebody that has really original ideas, somebody that is extremely original, somebody that does things to the beat of their own drum. They have surrendered to the like surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust, right? You trust your intuition. You trust your own hand. You don't necessarily need to put your trust in the hands of others, but you have trust and you know that your judgment, that your ability to think and process through things, whether you're using other people's voice as a guide to help you work through the energy in yourself, you know at the end of the day when the divine is speaking directly to you, and you know that nobody has control over your timeline than you, right? You can choose what you're listening to, whether you want it to be for you or not for you. You have really long hair, maybe, possibly, right? See that black hair? And I think that being able to being able to surrender, being able to give yourself up for like a higher cause. Obviously, don't be like a slave to someone. Like that's not a good word. I don't like that word. I don't like that word. Maybe you need to ask for more money in regards to what you're doing. Maybe you need more money. Maybe you need to up your prices. Maybe you need to understand that you're worth so much more, that you have the ability to you just have the ability to just be greater, right? And there could be like a fear around deception, or there could be, what is this? That's Paimon. Paimon is, I believe I watched a video on him. I believe it's a good like beginning entity to work with. We also have Amon. right? So your laziness, if they're dealing with people in your life that have just been lazy, they're on now, right? Am on, right? And if you really look at these entities or these goetic spirits, they are extremely. We have Pa, I'm on. Pa, I'm on. So there is definitely an energy of just like energy flowing through your body, right? Right. These spirits are really coming to help you overcome any feelings of laziness, or anyone you're dealing with that has been feeling lazy, right? The laziness is gone, it's out the window, right? You're here, you're working, you're going, you've got a lot of energy, and you're moving quickly towards the things that you desire to accomplish in your own personal um, life, right? You're feeling really you're just feeling like you have like you're very ambitious in something, right? Like your desire to make money, right? You just have like this, you're just doing things differently. People are really seeing this difference in regards to the way that you're doing or operating. We have the manifestation of light, or the manifestation of Lucifer. We have rock underwater. We have what about an open relationship? When I die, I hope I light up the whole sky. The needle and the damage done. I've seen the needle and the damage done, a little part of it in everyone, but every junkie's like a setting sun. We have living in the golden age. Stupid. This person is charmed by you and is fantasizing about what your skin feels like. The way I put that thing in there reminds me of like a ballot box. So you could definitely be getting ready to vote, or like you're definitely getting ready to vote. I feel like you have you've really been paying attention to where you want the country to go, or where, right, you're like you have a good political perspective, right? You're definitely the kind of person that you just have a good political perspective. You have a very grounded, very like all-encompassing idea of what would be the best um, direction for our country to go in. And I'm not going to get too deep into that because that's entirely your own personal thing. We also have Antichrist, top secret population control. So you could be a Trump supporter, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but you could definitely be a Trump supporter. All right, let's see here. We have stop, look, and listen in reverse. We have storm, right? It's electric. Okay, we have this electricity hitting this water, right? Things are coming to manifestation, right? You're at the precipice. Don't jump yet. It's telling you to stop, look, and listen before you jump, before you decide to make this jump, before you just, okay, bitch, I'm not even playing with you. We have the lesson. What are you being taught right now? What is it in your life that you're asking to be taught? What is it in your life that has been continuously showing up for you like a cycle, right? What is it that you're not learning? What is it about something that keeps you in this perpetual cycle? You're not fucking listening. You're not paying attention. That's the thing, is you're supposed to be paying attention, but you're not getting the point, right? Or the stop, look, and listen wouldn't be a reverse. It'd be telling you, before you make this jump, before you decide to move on to this next thing, you need to make a conscious you need to look around. You need to be aware of what is happening around you. Okay, someone is charmed by you. Okay, someone, um, right? You're in the energy of your sun. You're definitely getting, your ego is refilling, not in a bad way. Don't let anybody say, oh, you're going through an ego death, bitch. No, I'm not going through no motherfucking ego death. You're trying to vampirize my ego. And I'm telling you right now that you have a healthy dose of ego within you, right? You're not full of yourself. You're not, it's not a bad amount of ego. It's the perfect amount of ego. It's the perfect amount of self-assuredness, right? You have the perfect amount of a healthy ego. You want to have some ego. It's very important to have ego. Don't let anybody tell you to have an ego death. That's them literally just trying to get on top of you and trying to ride you like a fucking beast through life. Okay? So don't ever let anybody say that you're not supposed to have some ego. Be proud of yourself. You deserve it. It's your birthday month, so, right, we have frustration, right? When people throw you into these, like, oh, you're going through a dark night of the soul, you're going through an ego death, like, shut up. No, I'm not. I'm never going through that again. I'm telling you what, I will accept a little bit of ego. I can understand when my ego gets to be too big, too full. I start to feel a little bit too big for my britches. I can understand that. but I will never in my life ever go through an ego death the way I went through an ego death again. I went through it one time, and it was horrible. Was it needed at the time for me to go through an ego death? Maybe, but it's good to have a little bit of ego. And if nobody's told you today that you are doing a great job and that your originality, right, you are fucking limitless when you nurture your own damn needs. Ego would be like a strong sense of self, right? It's like kind of not necessarily courage. It can easily turn into like feelings of grandiose, feelings of self-assuredness, just feelings like strong senses of self, right? In my opinion, I believe that we're all completely different. I don't believe that we're all one. I don't want to be the same as everyone, right? Life is too short to let assholes get away with the same old shit, right? Don't be coming up to the Virgo house when like okay, you did not wake up today to be a weak ass bitch. Okay. Right? Don't allow people to just take advantage of you. We have the slave archetype down here. Bitch, no, don't be a slave. Don't let nobody call you a slave, right? You can be powerful. Take some of your ego back. Take some of it back. Put some of your ego that's coming out in regards to the way people are perceiving you, put it into the other areas of your life, right? You know, there's something that difficult that happened in regards to your career, you know, if there was some deception going on, if somebody was trying to deceive you, trying to take your fucking ego away from you just so they can put it into their own, don't let them do that. Take some ego, have some ego for yourself, have a good sense of self. Know that you yourself, you individually have been through a lot, and that you definitely are doing good just the way you are. I don't know if that was making any sense. Sorry if that didn't make sense. I have a Virgo sun in tropical. I mean, it's sidereal. So, maybe that was me, my own self, my own ego. Right? You're getting ready for that solar return coming up soon. Should be a good one. I don't think we got any tarot out. I don't know if we need to. Let's see. Yeah, we have the moon coming out in reverse. We have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords in reverse. You know, if there's people in your life that are just really fucking like unhappy, if they're just really like, you know, those swords are falling up out of your heart, right? The gravity and the swords, see how they're going reversed, right? So there could be a little bit of like a flow out of water. There could be some water coming out of you, right? In regards to reflection, I would say no, that you are in the energy of Virgo. The moon is reversed, so this could also be correlating to Pisces because there is that earth element where there is that reflective energy of the moon ruled nakshatras, where I believe that that was also the hand, right? So, you know, would you bite the hand that feeds you is coming into my mind as well. I got to keep moving. How long have you been on here? A while. Okay. Virgo. Now we have a Libra, and then I have to go. I actually have to go back to work. I have to go back to work. So, I wasn't even planning to come on here and do this. I was just mad because I was thinking about all signs, and I wanted to talk about how people are stupid and how they make me mad. Okay, Libra. Talk about it. Where we at? 53:44. No time to waste. Can we just talk real quick about Libra and how Libra is like the God sign? Can we take a second and talk about that? Okay, so I'm going to show you this. This is my little geek bar. But if you look here at the constellation of Libra, you see that? So this is like Kether, and then we have Hokmah, and then we have Binah, and we have Hesed, and Gebruah, and then Netzach, and then Hod. And the only thing that's missing here is that sun. So if you have a sun sign in the sign of Libra, I just want you to know that you are the most beautiful, right? You are the beauty of the Kabbalistic tree. And they want to say that the sun is fallen in Libra just because it's starting to get darker. I would have to say I completely disagree. Because the way that constellation is looking, it's looking like the sun would fit fucking perfectly in that constellation, right? Don't you think? It looks like the sun belongs in that constellation. If you look at what the tree of life looks like, you would think that the sun belongs to this constellation. It looks almost like the Kabbalistic tree was built off this, the way that this constellation here looks. Wouldn't you say? What'd you say? I would have to say I think so. Another thing to think about. Okay, I don't know how much you guys get into the Kabbalistic tree. I don't know how much you guys get into occultism, right? We think about the moon. We think about the sun. We think about the duat, right? We think about the abyss to the Godhead. So we would have to think that, you know, a moon in Libra could potentially get you up a little bit higher. A sun in Libra could potentially get you up way higher and through the abyss. So is there a way to astrologically cross through the abyss using the energy or the astrological sign of Libra and the sun? And that's possible. I would definitely say, like on an Aries full moon, when the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Aries, would be a great time to be able to potentially cross the abyss in occultism. If you're interested in crossing the abyss, if you're interested in, you know, doing that kind of thing. I'm a babe in the abyss. I live in the abyss. I naturally dwell in the abyss. If you can't tell by my birthmark, right? The duat or the Sephiroth, the missing Sephiroth or the invisible Sephiroth that has no divine name. It has no, it's located right there on the throat chakra, right? So there could also be like an element of nobody gets through the Father except through me. This could also talk about the activation of the throat chakra, being a manifester. Does the tree have to be symmetrical, or is that just the way it's drawn? I think that's just the way that the stars are. You know, I think that it could kind of even just talk about like the fluctuation of energy if you're looking at it in regards to like an energetic connection. This is sour apple bee pop. Right, you get that full lunar energy, that full activation of Yesod with the full moon being in Aries. Actually, there's a reader on here that has that astrologically. I believe it's Libra Land 1010. She has a moon in Aries and a sun in Libra. So she could potentially be, she's probably very powerful actually thinking about that now. Anyways, I like her. She's got good readings. She's very positive. She's very like, she's nice energy. Let's get to the membership to her thing. I don't know. So let's see. I've been subscribed to her channel for a super, super, super long time. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to bring her up in this. Clearly, I'm actually going to sage really quick because I'm not trying to pull on anyone individual energy. So I'm going to light some sage really quick just because that's not my intention. And I did say her name and I just, right? You don't need a lot of it, just a little bit, right? Not a lot, just a tiny bit. I don't want the fire alarm to go off. Nothing like at 3 a.m. when you're like burnt out with my jiggly on. Do some push-ups. I don't know if I want to shut the fuck up. Thank you. Shoot. What are we doing? Did I write a timestamp? I did. We're like 5 minutes into this reading. I haven't even pulled this little card yet. But that's a while. We have divine grace. We have laziness and neglectfulness with doer. I believe that does rule the 6 of Pentacles in the Angel Tarot. Bitch. Sorry. We have the networker. Definitely making a lot of new connections this coming time, right? New connections. Lots of messages, lots of emails, lots of lots of new potential customers, new potential clients. It says the light attribute is enhances unity through the sharing of information. engenders social awareness and empathy. And then the shadow attribute is conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear of falsehood, right? We have the Liberator. I like this. This was the second card that I pulled. The first card I pulled was the Priest in reverse. And then the second one I pulled was the Liberator. And that is just going to really talk about like gassing yourself up, right? Liberating people, making people feel better about themselves, not making people feel like shit, like not talking down on people, not like making people feel bad about themselves, but actually trying to empower people and kind of like pass the baton on to people. And the light attribute is freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. The shadow attribute is imposing your own tyranny over those who claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay. And here we have perception of unity in reverse, and then we have folly with Andros. And you can see they've got the head of an owl, so there's definitely something here that's very wise about you. Anna L. These glasses aren't the right prescription. Everything's a little blurry far away. Looks really nice up close, but everything far away is pretty fucking blurry. All right, we can talk. Glad we had it. We have Daisy by Ashniko. It says, make your man call me daddy. He talked too much. He's too chatty. Fuck a princess. I'm a king. Bow down and kiss on my ring. We have my spouse turns me off. We have Aries Libra. I want to go now. What's really important, it's the ones you love and the ones that love you. My job is to solve problems. I need problems. We have Death Incarnate, the Black Cat Wanderer. I don't need to look at that one. How to spot a shapeshifter. And we have Very Good in Bed. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know all that. Anyways. Now, this could be an energy of like somebody that's really good in bed, that has the potential to be really good in bed, but they have like this sort of like need to be liberated, right? They need this sort of like, it's like somebody, we have also Drop Dead Daisy. Okay, so that's my webcamming username is Drop Dead Daisy. There's definitely like this energy of like, you have the potential to go really far. We have courage as well. You just need like that extra push. You just need like that liberating thing, right? Where you just need to like allow the energy, allow the entity, allow the spirit to just like come out of you. Allow yourself to fall into that place of like passion, right? Allow yourself to fall into that place of just of like, I don't know, not like bliss, but like that place of just like when you, I don't know, like when you're like when you're engaging in coitus, like when you kind of just like, you're not necessarily like in control of your own body anymore. It's just like you kind of just like go to that place, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, no, we're fucking virgins, bitch. Okay. Well, I'm not, yeah, very excited. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not a virgin. I don't know if you guys might be virgins. I'm not a fucking virgin though, ho. So, liberated, right? You are becoming more and more comfortable with your own sexuality, even if it is your spouse that turns you off, right? You could be trying to like, I gotta go. We have the Chariot reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Temperance reversed, the Lovers reversed, the Justice reversed, the World reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Bitch, can we get one upright fucking card, please? I'm begging you. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Strength card reversed. Oh my god, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Bitch, every single card is reversed. I don't even know because I just want one upright card, please. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles. So, I'll take this one. Yeah, well, I guess that's a lot of really good cards that just came towards you. So, we got the Chariot. So that's talking about moving forward. The bullseye, right? This talks about Archangel Michael. This talks about Aldebaran, right? This is the Chariot. This is the moving forward, right? So there's something that could be feeling a little stuck or stagnant in regards to your energy. Something that you're feeling like you're not being granted passage onward because you haven't came to terms with something you were supposed to accept in regards to speaking the truth about something in regards to potentially a lover, something in regards to someone that you were in love with, someone that you were supposed to have some sort of divine spark or connection with. All right, definitely getting back out there though. We do have the Temperance card as well. Now you could be feeling like you're not really in the mood to like pleasure yourself with this 2 cups that she's kind of like pouring into her own cups. We also have the 5 Pentacles in reverse here, which could talk about, you know, you could hurt someone's feelings a little bit. Let your feelings get hurt, right? It's like you're not necessarily, right? We have 2 Knights here. So this is 2 expressive energies that's outwardly expressing. They have the potential to grow something, but it's coming out in reverse, so it's not my energy. We have this Strength card in reverse, which could talk about the courage to stand up for yourself, the courage to, you know, say what it is that is right for you, and to say what it is that is wrong for you. To the courage and the ability to know what is right for you. And this got dark. It wasn't too dark actually. You're liberating yourself, right? You're not going to just allow yourself to be open to any energy. You're not just going to accept any sort of physical energy from anyone, right? You have standards that you're setting for yourself. You've planted good flowers in regards to your life. You've planted good seeds that if there is an energy that's trying to be planted into your life and you don't feel as though it's going to be a good seed, you have no problem cutting that off and leaving the energy portal or leaving the line of energy or the cord of energy. You're willing to sever it, to like and close the energy line off if it's not right for you. If you feel like there might have been something a little bit fishy, or there was something that maybe set you off in a wrong direction, you have no issue cutting off that Knight of Cups energy, somebody that came towards you very Prince Charming-y. I do see someone new kind of coming into your energy, or this could even be somebody of the past, right? A pit tree even. When I see the kings, it always makes me think of the pit trees, which is in Leo, which is the forefathers. So there could definitely be like an energy that's watching over you that like kind of, that is like a spirit guide to you. Somebody that makes sure that what is going on in regards to your physical life is taken care of, and that the people you're networking with, the people you're dealing with, are liberating you and not like that they're treating you properly, so that you're able to have this steady life, right? Something about like needing to keep the people around you really solid, so that you're able to have this sort of this particular, not necessarily a particular kind of life, but there's just something that I feel like a spirit guide might be saying that wasn't the right thing for you, and I think you made the right decision in that. So we're going to move on to the next energy. We already did Scorpio, Sagittarius. I will make the video tonight for. We're going to do Capricorn, and then we have Aquarius, and then I'm going to make all the other fire and earth signs in regards to just regular videos. So let's see. The next one we're doing is Cast. So we have Scorp is going to be uploaded tomorrow, which is the 29th. Or the 20, yeah, the 20, or no, it's going to be on the 30th. Is coming out on the 30th. We're going to have Sag will come out on the 31st or the 1st. I don't know if there's 31 days or 30 days. So that's when the Sagittarius reading will come out then. So now we're going to do Capricorn, and we'll do Aqua, Aquarius, and then we have Pisces will be coming out on the 2nd or the 1st. Okay. So if you have an earth sign or a water sign that you're wanting to go and watch for, they are uploaded to Leo right now. And then I haven't done the Sag reading yet, and I haven't done the Pisces reading yet, but we're going to do this Capricorn and Aquarius reading really quickly, and then I'm going to head out of here, go back to my job work. If you guys are interested in coming hang out with me there, you can. It is adults only, 18 plus. Check it out. It's Drop Dead Daisy, stripchats.com. So we have fruitless labor, and then fertility and multiplicity for Capricorn. I didn't write a timestamp though. We're 1:10, 28. All right, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 28 seconds. We have protection of criminals in inner and outer work below. We have Samaritan up top. And we have I don't want a divine energy coming out here. I'm going to reshuffle for this. I want to keep those out because I do like the fruitless labor card. I'll take Fornius. I like that. Stolas, protection of criminals. Kind of like it's a lawless nation for the flamingo. Right? Yeah, but first your sister, and then your sister's sister, and then your brother's sister. That's Mark Riblet, dude. I love that song. What? Mark Riblet's a boss. You guys like Mark Riblet? You guys get down on the Riblet or no? We have the Saboteur. And we have the Monk or the Nun. Oh shit, fuck, bitch, no. No! No! Fruitless labor, inner and outer work. Fertility and multiplicity, protection of criminals. The Saboteur up top, we got highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it would bring to your life. The shadow attribute is induces self-destructive behavior of the desire to undermine others. The Monk or Nun is selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Shadow attribute is negative judgment of the physical world and excess piety. We have Tzadi, the side of a man. The verb is to break forth or to slay. I don't have an adjective wrote down, but we do have the noun is the side, and spiritual means to rest. So you could be resting a little bit right now, getting your rest in, feeling like you're gaining your rest or getting rest, right? You're resting, your body is resting, your body is healing. All right. You're definitely bringing in more fertility. You're definitely multiplying, right? Once you're able to get this rest in, you will begin to multiply. We have Rohini. We have the color violet. We have Jesus says, I'm so happy, let's dance and play on the beach. I'm so in love with you. Right, so there could be like a much needed vacation that's coming to you. We also have, let's see, I got that from the Gematria website. I didn't write the code down though. Let's go. We have Drop Dead Daisy. Okay, shit, let's go. God is in a body here. We have Tefnut. We have, you are absolutely stunning to this person. I embody their idea of being physically perfection or physically perfected, physical perfection. Right, so somebody is just definitely vibing or feeling your body, right? Somebody's really digging on your body. We have the Lamb's Book of Life. Let's get one more. What is this card? There is no power above me that is not in me. Very strong Eve energy here, right? You could resonate with the energy of Eve, or you could just, there's something about the Eve energy that resonates with you. So you could be like somebody that is the second wife to someone, or you're just like the desired. There's something that's very desirable about your energy, or right, there's something that's very desired. So maybe you are desiring an Eve-like energy, a very strong mother energy, a very good mothering energy. Somebody that's really just a good mother, right? This person could have big boobs. All right, we have explore, we have beauty, we have love, and we have balance. Right, with this love card, I really love this. I feel like this is such a great example of what Eve is really about, right? About like putting her person on a pedestal. There could definitely be somebody coming into your life that is going to like ride in on a white horse, potentially having some knowledge or having a scroll for you to open. The white horse talks about Prince Charming, can also talk about Revelation with the final horseman or God coming out of the sky on a white horse. Shout out to All My Life by Ronnie Radke, comes out on that white horse. I don't know why that card reminds me of him so much in that one video, right? It just looks like him for some reason. Anyways, doesn't it? I don't know why it's always reminding me of that. So, anyways, cool beans. I gotta smoke this vape pen and I gotta go. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so there could have been something that you were doing in the past. We have two master numbers, right? The 11 and the 22, right? So if there was something in the past that was a huge letdown, right? Something where there was no fertility in regards to something that you had planned or set up. It's honestly making me think of Ronnie Radke for some reason. I know that like their last tour that they were on, their like laptops got stolen, so they had to like cancel their entire tour. And I think they're on tour again right now, but right, things really multiplying, things going really good, right? You are really just like at the top of your game. You know, you're passionate. The words that are coming out of your mouth are passionate, right? Strong mercurial energy here. Strong energy of being on the stage and being like working on the stage, right? Still getting like all of the routines you need to do so that your voice is sounding proper, stretches that you have to do so you can make sure that you're dancing good or that you're, right, you're just doing good, right? The Eight of Pentacles talks about having a routine that's set up that you're following step by step by step by step, having a good set, like a good routine going in regards to that, right? Things are going really good. The High Priestess. The Seven of Swords. I'm gonna put that over there. I know somebody stole their laptops, right? Like right before they were about to go on tour. What fucking assholes. Now, there could even be something about like getting justice for that, or like whoever did try, like if somebody was stealing from you, there could be justice coming. Okay, can we get a clarifier please for that? I'm gonna put him right in the center. Yeah, the King of Swords reverse. Be really cautious about somebody that, potentially somebody close to you, or potentially somebody that said something to you, right? That could definitely be a red flag in and of itself. All right. I don't know why this is coming out. You know, we have the Ace of Swords with love, and then we have the King of Wands. My nose is itching. We have the Two of Pentacles. So that's a really strong expansion of your career, right? A really strong energy of, hey, 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 lady, 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 don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. We also have not walking away and not necessarily, like, right, the waters are calm. You're not necessarily upset about it, but you do want justice for something, right? The secrets are coming out with this High Priestess here, or there could be some sort of secret in regards to something. I don't care what the secret is. You keep your secrets to your mouth on your cell phone because I don't want to know. Hey, lady! Woo! This is a fool. Hey, you're stepping on the demon suit. She said, do I step on all of them? But I can do that. Hey, where you going? Have a smooch? Your breath stinks, dude. Do you need something to drink or some toothpaste or something? No, I'm fine. You sure? Can I put some medicine in your ear a little bit? She says, get the fuck off that stupid video, dude. It's time to go. Have a smooch. Have a smooch. Have a smooch. Come here. Give me a smooch. Thanks. I don't even know you, dude. Okay, let's go. There we go. Alright, I'm done. Now, there could also be something here I'm seeing like, there could be like some sort of, like in regards to like the person you're sleeping with, or in regards to relationships, I feel as though there's like this beauty energy, right? There's like this weird like soul energy that like bounces back between you and the person that you sleep with, Capricorn. It's almost like there'll be times where you sleep with this person and they'll vampirize you, and then it's the other way around sometimes, but I feel like right now you have the energy with that 7th house coming out as that, looking right there. But you also did pull the beauty card, so I feel like if there's like some weird energy that's like bouncing back between you and whatever, I don't know, I feel like you might have the beautiful energy right now, but it is a little bit more like, if it is the beautiful energy, there is like this monk nun, like kind of like closed off and pure energy about it. As regards to the person that might not have that beauty energy right now, is definitely more like the ability to just like get in and get like raw and like nasty with it, if that's making sense. So it could really go either way. It depends on whether you want the beauty and you want to be beautiful, but then like feeling a little bit more restricted in regards to your beastliness, I guess. What the fuck fuck are you talking about? Ah. Let's move on. Almost done. All right, let's go. Okay, we have Aquarius, final one, timestamp, and I gotta go. I'm not even put these timestamps in there right quite yet. Yeah, maybe I will. Aquarius, we'll go 1/20/14. This is the last sign we're doing. A Sagittarius or Scorpio, your reading's gonna come out tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Sagittarius, yours will be out whether there's 31 or 30 days in the month. Yours will be coming out on the 1st or the 31st, and then Pisces will be the 1st or the 2nd at 7:30 a.m. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Oh, stupid sign. Do something different, please. Alright, let's see. We have the King. We have the Judge. We have the Scribe. And we have the Virgin. Alright, so your light attributes in regards to the way that you're carrying yourself, the way that your lens is, the way you're being perceived is as a king, as an enlightened, benevolent leader, befitting those in charge, benefiting those in your charge. The shadow attribute can be excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. In your 4th house, regards to your home, we have the Judge. The light attribute is balancing justice and compassion, managing fair distribution of power, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay, in your 7th house, or directly opposing you, your relationships, we have the Scribe. And the light attribute is preserving knowledge and information. The shadow attribute is altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. And in your 10th house, we have the Virgin. Light attribute is maintaining symbolic purity and heart and spirit. And the shadow can be fear of intimate union. So as we're here at this final fixed sign, right? This is the Lamasu, right? This is the final world card, right? This is the 4 fixed energies around us. Aquarius, you're coming out as the King, and Leo is coming out as the Scribe. Taurus is coming out as the Judge, and Scorpio is coming out as the Virgin, which is interesting because I feel like that's kind of backwards. So there could be definitely a mirroring energy here, where I feel like a lot of times Aquarius would be the Scribe, and Leo would be the King, and Taurus would be the Virgin, and Scorpio would be the Judge. So there's definitely this sort of, make it fit how you want to make it fit, right? Is it the fixed energies that move, or is it the mutable energies that move, right? To get the energies proper. Tell me about this King. We have radiance. Judge, we have emotions. We have illusion with the Scribe, and then we have truth with the Virgin. I would definitely put those in different places. I would put illusion with the King. I would put radiance with the Virgin. I would put truth with the Judge, and I would put radiance with the Scribe. Wait, radiance? I would put the radiance with the Scribe. I would put illusion with the King. I would put emotions with the Virgin, and I would put truth with the Judge, just in regards to them having, the proper energy or the proper emotion, right? We would want somebody that's writing, somebody that's a scribe, to be able to have a radiant mind, a radiant sense of truth. We would think that the Virgin is having a difficult time with intimate union due to emotions, and we would really hope that this Judge would be acting out of truth and out of honesty, not acting out of emotion. So we're going to kind of readjust that. Now you can flip this and twist it or reverse it however you want to. Let's see. The World card. The King of Cups in reverse. The Page of Wands upright. And the 7 of Cups in reverse. Challenge. there's a new cycle that's coming, right? The end of a cycle, the end, something is concluding. Okay, and something is concluding, right? You're no longer feeling stranded, or you're no longer feeling like you're in a sea of your emotions. And if you are, then you're definitely finding a way out of those emotions, right? You're no longer feeling stranded in a lake of fire. You're no longer feeling stranded in a lake of bullshit. You're no longer feeling like you're stranded in a lake of trash. You're definitely working through your energies the way you should be. We have the page of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Definitely something manifesting, right? A lack of choices, or right? There's only one path to go from here, right? There's one way to go, and if you're not willing to take that path the way that you need to take that path, well, that is entirely up to you and entirely your own decision. As for me, I'm going to go to work now, and I'm going to suck them up. Okay, I'm going to do one little quick reading just for myself. Here we have loyalty, love and wisdom. We have Agaris, Beleth, Umbel, and Marbas. So if you are wanting to tap into the energy of this reading, you can do the lesser ritual of the pentagram. And we are going to put Umabel in the east. We are going to put Beleth in the west. We are going to put Marbas in the fourth, and Agaris in the north. So in order to do that, you would want to start here in the east with the fire invoking pentagram. So you're going to start at the spirit. You're going to go spirit. You're bringing the spirit down to the fire. You're going to go from the fire to the air, from the air to the water to the earth, and then back up to spirit, right? You can open the portal with Yeowa. You can leave it open, and then we're going to move over here to the south, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to start with the spirit below, and we're going to go to earth, from spirit below to earth. Wait, no. Water here to, so we have water to air to earth to spirit to fire, and then back to water. You can open it using, I don't know if you're supposed to use the same divine names yet or not, but you can open it, you can say Adonai. Leave it open. And here to the west, we can go like this. The west is air, air to water, to fire, to spirit, to earth, to air. Is that right? I don't think it was right. Air to water. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then you could open that and you would say A, and then you would come over here to the north, and that's for earth. So we would start here in the earth, and we would go from earth to spirit, to fire, to air, to water, and then back to earth. You could open that and you would say Agela, and you would say before me Umabel, on my right hand Marbas, behind me Beleth, and on my left hand Agaris. So that would be the energy that you would want to do to make this energy fit for you. Obviously, you're going to want to perform that yourself. Okay, that is going to be for you. That's going to keep you in the center of the wheel so that your personal planets do not affect the energy that came out in this reading. Okay, You don't want to have, because your personal planets will absorb all of that energy and then it won't all, right? This is done in a specific order where you'll be able to, we have one angel. I put one angel in regards to the way that you're being perceived. And then I put some energies around you that could be challenges, but obviously I'll show you guys the cards up close so you can really get a good look at them if you want to work with it, right? So that's the angel, and then that is the goetic spirit. So you always want to put the goetic spirit on top, and you want to put the angel below. You have the immortality. I like Jeliel a lot. He's a good angel to use. Marbos is a good one to use. I enjoy working with Marbos as well. He's really good for helping with health and exercise. It's very Martian energy. We do have Mars going into Cancer here soon. And then we have unnatural passions and affinity and friendship. And I did put the affinity and friendship in regards to just the external, like the way we're being perceived. So it'll be a really good time to make friends with people. Obviously, you might need to battle some unnatural passions, but that's just what I got for you guys. I hope that helped. And we have Jeliel in the top, so there could even be like an immortal or like infinite kind of aspect to this. That's what I got for y'all. Delicious. Gross. Okay, I'm out, guys. That's all I got. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. 1 hour and 30 minutes. I gotta go because I wasn't even on strip chat for that long. I really just don't like going on strip chat as much as I like being on here. I like being on here. I like reading tarot. They don't like it when I read tarot on strip chat because it scares them. Because I control their like they don't have any sort of spiritual protection at all whatsoever, so it scares them. But yeah, the world has been destroyed. I'm laughing at Lucifer. So silly. Also, if you guys are not liking the energies or the spirits that I did there, and you are feeling like that was not the right thing for you, you can use. Obviously, you're going to also want to do the Kabbalistic cross as well. So before you do all that, you're going to want to pull the energy down from spirit. Because you might actually only need to do that because I just did the portals and everything. So you would just go, right, connect, right, make yourself really big. You're standing like the big stepper, right? You want to become that avatar of Vishnu, right? You want to be very big. You want to be able to step on top of the heavens, on top of the earth, and on top of the stars, or right? You want to be able to step on all three levels, which you'd have to be very big for. So you would want to start with Ata, Malkut, Vigadura, arms at the side, Leola, Amen. Yeah. Inside the center is the golden pointed star. Around me shine the pentagram. The golden 8-pointed star. Okay, I have to go now. This has been so fun, you guys. It's been so fun. I just did the I've done the Kabbalist, or I've done the LBRP or the L Lesser. I did just the 4 regular archangels a little bit ago, but then I did the banishing ritual. So I got rid of the 4 archangels, and then I just replaced them with the spirits that I wanted to put in there. So that's what we got, and that is what we have. We have Rainbow Covenant. Okay,